Hello everyone, welcome to channel Knowledgia. So here we are discussing the solutions of October November 58023. Again, this is a non-calculator paper. So let's start with the first question. The question here is the diagram shows an isosceles triangle. You have to find the value of x. So again, a pretty easy question. You see, this is an isosceles triangle. That means angles will be equal. Opposite angles will be equal, which are 25, 25. So what is this? This total sum should be 180. This is 180 minus 50, which is equal to 130 degree. So what is the answer? 130 degree. First answer. Okay. Now the second question. The largest odd number that is common factor of 90 and 12. 90 and 12 or 120. What is the common factor? Largest odd number. Okay. So you have to find the common factor, but it should be an odd number. So here see what are the factors you can see. For 90, you can see what is 90? This is 9 into 10, which is equal to, I'll just factorize this. This is 3 square into 5 into, that is the factor. These are the prime factors you can see for 90. For 120, you can see this is equal to 120 is 12 into 10. And 12 is basically 2 square into 3. That is 4 into 3. And this is 2 into 5. So what is this? This is 2 cube into 3 into 5. Now just observe this. It should be an odd number. The factor should be an odd number. So I cannot have 2. So I'll not use 2. Okay. So you can see what is the common factor. You can see this is 1 5 I can take and 1 3 I can take, which is equal to 15. So what is the largest common factor? 15, which is an odd number. Which is an odd number. Okay. I'll not use 2 because if I multiply with 2, it will become even. Okay. So now the next question. The diagram shows the net of a dice, 6 face, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sum of pair of opposite faces on the dice is 7. Then write the missing number. So basically, this is the net which is given to you, and sum of opposite faces is 7. Now, if you have two faces, if you talk about any dice or say cuboid, opposite faces will not have any vertex or anything common. I hope this point is clear, right? Any edge, vertex will not be common, any edge will not be common, right? So you see, if this is 4, this is 4, this and this face will be the opposite face, correct? So if this is 4, this has to be equal to what? This has to be equal to 3 because the sum of opposite face should be 7. Now, if this is 5, then it will be the opposite face because there is nothing common in between them. No common. This is 5 and this is 2. And similarly, this is 1 and this will become 6. So let's check the answer. So you can see this is 2, this is 6, and this is 3. Okay. So this is how we can solve this question. I have the answer key. So I'll just match all the answers with the answer key. Okay. Now the next question. A rectangle measures 5 and 7, 9, 5 by 9, 19 centimeter. Two rectangles are joined to make the shape. We have to find the perimeter of the shape. So what are the perimeters? The length of all the boundaries. Okay. So this is 19, right? This is 5, and this is 3. Correct. You can see this total length plus this length. If I make this, I'll just remove this and I'll place this here. So this total length is also 19. Correct. Now what is this? This is 19. This is 19. Right. I have removed already, placed it here. So what is the total sum? This is 19 plus 19 plus 19, and this is also 19. So this is 19, total 19. So 19 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into 2, that is 10. So what is this? 76 plus 10, which is equal to 86. So let's check the answer. This is 86 is the answer for this question. 86 centimeters. Okay. I hope this is clear. You can this and this are same. So I have just removed this and placed this here to get the sum, total sum. Okay. Now next part. Next question. The diagram shows a rectangle ABCD. Rectangle ABCD. EFG is an equilateral triangle. This is an equal triangle which touches all the C. Okay. You have to find the value of x and y. You have to find x and y. Okay. This is equal triangle. That means all the angles will be equal to 60 degree. This is 60 degree. This is also 60 degree. So first thing is you can easily find x because this is a straight line. The sum of all the angles is 180 degree. So what is x? X will be equal to 180 degree minus what is the sum of these two, which is 72. So what is the answer? This is 108 degree. Right? That is the first answer. And y, the second one. So you can see what is this angle? This angle will be equal to this total angle. Why this total angle? Because this is parallel and this is alternate integral. You see, this is alternate integral. This angle and this angle will be same. So what is this total angle? This is 70 degree. So this is 108 degree and this is 72 degree. So let's check this. This is 108 and 72 degree. Now the next question. Next question is on statistics. So here we have a scatter diagram which shows the values in thousands of dollars of 10 paintings in 2005 and the value of the same paintings in 2025. So this is the value in 2020, 2005, value in 2020, right? The value, the question is the value of one of the painting in 2025 is less than expected. Draw the circle around the point that represents this point. So basically you see in 2025, this is the graph, right? In 2025, these are the values. Now the value which is one of them is less than expected. So you can see there is an outlier like this point. So this is the answer. First question. Second one is another painting had a value of $75,000. So basically this is in thousand. So this is on the graph. It is $75. Okay, in 2005 and $140, right? 140,000 in dollars. Okay, so we'll write 140 because on the this is in thousands, right? In 2005. On the scatter diagram, plot this point. So basically, you have to just mark the point which is corresponding to 75 in 2005 and 140 on this. So basically, you just see what is 75. This is midway of 70 and 80. So this is 75. And on this is for 2005 and for 2025, this is 140. So where is 140? Here. So basically, you have to mark this point. This is the point which you have to show. That is how you can easily show. In this question, you have to just read the diagram. Okay. Write down the number of paintings with the value of less than $53,000 in 2005. So this is 2005. Okay. So $53,000. So this is $53. Where we'll plot this? This is 52, 54. So this will be 54 and less than 54. That means you have this something like this. The value which is less than this. So how many values are less than this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the answer? This is the answer. Okay. So you again corresponding to 53, just draw the line. And below that, how many values are there? You can see these are 5 values are there. Right? What type of correlation is this diagram showing? So you can see this is the positive correlation because if you draw the line of best fit, you will get this a positive sloping line. So what is this? This is a positive correlation. This is the positive correlation. This is how we can answer this question. Okay. Now the next question. The question is the sum of all the prime numbers less than 10 is equal to 70. Sum of all the prime numbers less than 10 is equal to 70. Find the sum of all the prime numbers less than 16. So sum of all the numbers prime numbers less than 10 is 17, and after 10, what are the prime numbers? You can see 11. Then what is this next value? 13. And what is the next value? This is less than 16. So what is the next value? So these are the two values which are prime numbers. So we'll just add this. So what is this? This is 17 plus you can see this is 24. So what is the sum? This is equal to 1. This is 30, 41. So this is the answer. 41 is the value. So let's check the answer. I have the answer key. So let's check. This is 41 is the answer for this question. Next question. X is an integer. The sum of prime numbers greater than 6 and less than x is equal to 18, then find a possible value of x. So sum of prime numbers greater than 6. So what are the prime numbers greater than 6? This is 7, then this is 9, this is 11. So this sum is basically this is equal to 18 only. Correct? Less than x. So x can be equal to what? X can be equal to 12. It can be equal to 13 also, right? Because if I take this 13, then this number will be added and the sum will cross to 18. So the number x has to be either 12 or 13 because then we have to write the sum of all the prime numbers which are greater than 6 and less than x. So what is the value of x? It can be 12 or it can be 13. Both the answers are correct. I hope this is clear. Right. Now, next question. Now, this is a question on vectors. So, first is what is 5 times of DE vector? So, we have to write 5 times of DE vector. You just multiply everything by t. This is equal to 15 and this is minus 20. Just multiply 5. This is, we have taken 5 times of DE vector. Okay. Now, what is the magnitude of DE vector? This is the symbol of magnitude. That is the length of the vector and which is under root of x square plus y square, which is 3 square plus minus 4 square. And you can see this is equal to 9 plus 16, which is 25. And what is root of 25? This is equal to 5. Now the next question is D is the point minus 2 comma minus 3. Then find the coordinates of E. So for example, if you draw something like this, let's say this is D and this is E. And we know DE vector. This is DE vector. What is D? This is minus 2 comma minus 3. And you have to get E. Let's say this point is x comma y. So this is just a diagram to show what is the meaning of this. Now what is DE vector? So you can see DE vector is equal to, now how to write DE vector in terms of coordinates. So you can see this is final, this is D to E. So this is final minus initial. So this is x minus minus 2, which is x plus 2. This is y minus minus 3. So this is y plus 3. So this is DE vector. But this is given as this is equal to what? 3 and minus 4. This is DE vector. So from this, you can clearly see what is x plus 2. This is equal to 3. And what is y plus 3? This is equal to minus 4. I hope this is clear. So what is the value of x? X will be equal to 1. And what is the value of y? This is equal to negative 7 minus 1 minus 3. So what is the coordinate of E? E is 1 comma minus 7. So that is the answer. 1 comma minus 7. Let's check the answer. This is 1 comma minus 7, 5 and 15 minus 20. I hope this is clear. Simple question on vectors. Now the question on exponent equations. So here you can see this is, you have to find the value of x. Basically this is n raised to 15 divided by n raised to x is equal to n raised to 5. And we know that if the base are same, I can subtract the powers when this is in division. This is 5. Correct? Now, these two values, the base are same, that means the power should be equal. So from this, this is 15 minus x is equal to 5. And you can clearly see what is x. This is 15 minus 5, which is equal to 10. So what is the value of x? X is equal to, that is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. So the question in this here, we have a right angle triangle. You can see we have a right angle triangle. Work out the exact length of AC. What is the length of AC? That is the first question. So if you have to find length of AC, how can you find length of AC? This is the right angle triangle. You can apply Pythagoras. Now, what do you mean by exact length? When we use the word exact length, that means if the answer is in surds, then you have to leave the answer in surds only. For example, what is the length of AC? This will be equal to under root of. If I apply Pythagoras, hypotenuse square, that is 11 square minus 8 square, which you can see this is 121 minus 64, which is, you can see this is what, 7 and 57. Correct? This is 57 root of 57. This is the correct, right? So this is the answer for this first question. Now next question is, what is cos x equal to k? Write down the value of k. So what is this cos x? So what is cos x? This is, what is cos? This is adjacent side on hypotenuse. Correct? So what is this? This is cos x is equal to adjacent side is 8 and k is that hypotenuse is 11. So what is this? This is 8 by 11. So what is k? K is 8 by 11. So let's check the answer. This is 57 and 8 by 11 is the answer for this question. Now, next question. Sarah rolls a 6 fair dice twice. Find the probability she rolls a number greater than 4 both the times. Okay. Now, first thing is, if I throw a dice, what is the probability the number is greater than 4? So, see, what is the probability that the number is greater than 4? Greater than 4. So, now sample space, if I throw, this is 6 times 6 faces, and out of this, how many numbers are greater than 4? That is 5 and 6, that is 2. So, what is this? This is 1 by 3. Correct? That is the probability for individual throw. Now, she is throwing the dice how many times? 2 times. So, what is the probability that the number is greater than 4 and greater than 4? So, that is the probability will be equal to the first throw is 1 by 3, and in the second throw also this is 1 by 3 because they are independent, we can multiply. So, what is the probability? This is 1 by 9. So, what is the answer? This is 1 by 9. So, this is again 1 by 9 is the correct answer for this question. Very easy question. Next question. Write down the value of 73 raised to 0. That is 1 because anything raised to 0 is 1. What is the value of this? So, you can see this is 7 into 3 raised to 2. Negative power will go up and will become positive. Now, what is this? 7 into 9, which is 63. So, what is the answer? This is 63. Now, we have to write this in the form of 3 raised to n. That means we have to convert this into base 3. So, what is 27? 3 cube, and 81 is 3 raised to 4. So, this is 3 raised to 4 raised to 2. That is 3 raised to 8. So, this is 3 raised to 3 into 3 raised to 8. Now, what is this? This is 3 raised to 11 because the base are same. Ours will add. So, what is the answer? 3 raised to 11. Right? So, let's check this answer. 3 raised to 11, 63 and 1. Right? Now, the question on geometry. A very common question. Okay. ABCD are the points on the circumference of this. These are the tangents. AC is parallel. You can see here AC. This is parallel to EB. And angle AOD is given to you. You have to find X. You have to find this value X. Okay. So now see, first thing is this line. How can you use this? This line and this line are parallel. It is this tangent and this line are parallel. So I can first see that if these lines are parallel, this angle is X. Then this angle will also be equal to X. I hope this makes sense because the alternate angle, these are alternate interior angles, that means this is equal to this is X degrees. Okay. Now, it is given that this angle is 44, you have to find X. Now, let's see how can you find this. So, here you can see in this line, okay. One more thing you can see this angle will also be equal to X degrees. Why? Because we know the property. If you draw a tangent, then by symmetry, this angle and this angle will be same. You can see this is X, this is X. Now, here you can see this is 90 degree. Why this is 90 degree? Again, you can see why this is 90 degree because this is tangent and rectangle, radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. So you can see in this triangle, EBO, in this triangle, we know all the angles, and the sum of all the angles is 180 degree. So I can say this is X plus 44 plus 90 is equal to 180 degrees. So I have removed the degrees. You can see I have taken the values. This is now X plus 44, and this is 90. So what is this? This is 2X is equal to 90 minus 44. So what is 2X? This is equal to 6, and this is 8 minus 4. This is 44. So what is X? X is 20. So what is the answer? This is 23. So that is 23 is the correct answer for this question. I hope this is clear. Right angle triangle. Triangle is perpendicular to radius. Tangents make equal angle. You can see with this line, and this is alternate interior angles. Okay, parallel lines. Next question. Find the minimum point of a quadratic graph is this. Find out the equation of line of symmetry of the curve. So here you can see this is a minimum point of the quadratic graph, which is minus 3 comma minus 3. Okay, so this is minimum point, right? Now, what is the equation of line of symmetry? So we know that this will be the definitely line of symmetry because this is passing through the turning point. This is the property of a parabolic graph, that is quadratic graph. Now, what is the equation of this line? If I say this is, let's say, x-axis and y-axis, this is just uh, draw to understand. You can see here what is the equation of this line. This is passing through minus 3 and minus 3. This is a vertical line. So here this will be x is equal to x will be constant, and what is that constant? This is minus 3. So what is the equation of symmetry? Line of symmetry, x is equal to minus 3. You can say this is x plus 3 equal to 0. Now this is a question which is a different question which is asked. Okay, generally they ask on finding the turning points. Okay, now see, this is the important part. Question is write down the equation in the form of this. Now here we know that if you have this equation, what is the turning point? The turning point is minus a and comma b, right? So now what is a here? This is the turning point of this graph. I hope this is clear, because we know if you have y is equal to some a, x minus h square plus k. What is the turning point? The turning point is h comma k. So here they have given that this is in the form. So what is the turning point? Turning point is minus a comma b. What is minus a? Minus a is 3. So what is a value? A is equal to 3. Correct? And what is b? B is minus 5. This is b is minus 5. You can see why? Because this is the turning point. I'll just compare this with this. Right? So what is this equation? This is y is equal to x plus 3 square, and b is minus 5. So this is the answer for this question. A very important question. They have given the turning point, and now you have to find the equation of curve. So till now you were having the question, they had the equation and you had to find turning point. Now this is the question which is reverse of the finding the equation of the curve. I hope this is clear. So let's check the answer. This is y is equal to x plus 3 square minus 5. I hope this is clear. Okay. Next question. You have to factorize this. So I hope you can easily do this. This is, we will factorize 12. So this is 12 is 4 into 3. Correct? So what is this? This is x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12. And you can take this common, x minus 4, and this is negative 3, x minus 4. And you can again see x minus 4 is common. So this is x minus 4 into x minus 3. So this is how we can factorize this quadratic expression. Now the next one is, you have to factor it again. This is by grouping. So you see what is common from these two. This is 5 is common, x plus 2y is left. And what is common from these two? You can see 3n is common. So this is 2y plus x. Now what is common from these two? This is, you can see x plus 2y is common. What is left? 5 plus 3n is left. That is the answer for this question. Let's go to the next one. Sequences. A very standard, very important question. This kind of questions every year is asked. They will give you a table of different sequences. You have to complete this in each term. So let's find. The first term of the sequence is given, first, second term, and you have to find the nth term. First thing is, you can see this sequence. This is clear. You can see this is the arithmetic sequence because the difference is constant. This is 5, this is 5, this is also 5, and this is also correct. So what is the nth term of this sequence? That you know, this is first term is 8 plus n minus into common difference is what? 5. Common difference is 5. Or you can say this is 5n plus 3. I hope this is clear. You can just see what is this 5n plus 3. This is what? This is 5 plus 3. This is 5. That is 10 into 3. 10 plus 3. This is 15 plus 3, and so on. You can see 5n plus 3. The first answer is okay. Now the second one. So now this is just by observation you have to answer this question. You can see for the first term, this is 3 by 2. For the second term, this is the position. Position, second position, 4. Third position, 5. So you can clearly see for the nth position, what will be the term? N plus 2. Because at n equal to 1, this is 3. At n equal to 2, this is 4. and in denominator this will be n plus 1. I hope this is clear. 2, 3, 4 and so on. So you can see if I put n equal to 1 here, this is 3 by 2, n equal to 2, 4 by 3. So increasing by 1, 1, 1 in numerator and denominator. Now what is this sequence? So here you can clearly see this is a very standard sequence. You multiply this by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. So this is a geometric sequence, exponential series. Right? Now what is the nth term of the sequence? This is nth term is the first term. What is the first term? 1 by 4 into common ratio. What is the common ratio? 2, because every term is multiplied with 2. So 2 raised to n minus 1. And if you just see here, this is 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 2 square, because 4 is 2 square, and which can be simplified 2 raised to n minus 3. You can see I can take this above. So this is n minus 1 minus 2, which is equal to n minus 3. Okay, so this is how we can easily solve this. But here you can do by observation also. This is 2 raised to minus 2. This is 2 raised to minus 1. This is 2 raised to 0. This is 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 2. So you can follow this pattern also. At n equal to 1, you should get minus 2. So you can see if I put 2 raised to n minus 3, at n equal to 1, this is 2 raised to minus 2. Then n equal to 1, this is 2, this is 2 raised to minus. At n equal to 3, this should be 2 raised to 0. So this is the answer for this question. I hope this is clear. A very common, very typical question for your exam. Okay. Next question. Sketch the graph of cos x. So this we know. If you have cos x graph, it is 0 at 90 degree and 270 degree. This is minus 1 at 180 and plus 1 at 360. So this is the graph. It will take a turn like this. So this is at 360 degree, this is 1, and 180, this is minus 1. And at 0, this is 1. So this is the graph of cos x. Now the next question. This is important questions here. Cos x is equal to 1 by root 2. X is a reflex angle, find the value of x. Now if you know the exact values, trigonometric values, we know if cos x is equal to 1 by root 2. One value is 45 degree, because cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2. But they are not asking you this value, because you have to write the reflex angle. So what is the other value? Now we know if you have cos x, this is 1 by root 2, there will be two values corresponding to this. One is here, this is 45 degree, and other value is this. And this value can be obtained by, the second value can be obtained by 360 degree minus 45 degree. So which is, you can see this is 5, 315 degree. So this is the answer for this question, because they are asking you to write the reflex angle. So that is 315. So let's see what is the answer. This is 315 degrees. The answer for this question. Okay. I hope this is clear. Now the next question, you have to sketch. You have to shade the Venn diagram. So what is A intersection B? The first one is A intersection B complement. So what is A intersection B? This is the intersection B. But we have to write A intersection B complement, that is outside A intersection B. So if you have to shade this region, I will shade this, and everything outside. I hope this is clear, right? A intersection B is this, and outside that is the partial. Now here, the next part. What is C union D intersection E complement? So let's see. What is C union D? This is C union D. Correct? This is everything which is inside C or D. This is C union D. This is not the answer. This is just I'm explaining you. This is C union D. Correct? Intersection E complement. That means you have to take the common of this part common with E complement. Now what is E complement? Outside E. Correct? So what is the common of E complement? This is E. Outside E is which part? This part. And take the common between them. So can I say the common values, common region will be this, right? So I can say what is the answer for this? This is this. I hope this is clear. This is inside C union D, but outside E complement, outside E, right? So that is this region. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now let's move to the next point. The question is here on the sector. The diagram shows a circle of radius 12 centimeters. So this is radius is 12 centimeter. Work out the area of minor sector AOB. You have to find the area of this minor sector. Correct? In terms of pi. So what is the area of sector theta upon 360 into you have to find area pi r square. I hope this is clear. So this is 1 by 6 into pi into 12 into 12. So you can see I can cancel the common factor of 2, 6. So what is this 12 into 2? That is 24. So what is the answer? 24 pi centimeter square. So let's check the answer. This is 24 pi centimeter square is the answer for this question. Next part. Calculate the length of major arc AB and give your answer in terms of pi. So length of major arc. So here you see this is the minor arc and this is the major arc. That means you have to calculate the length of this major arc. Now what is this angle? This angle is 300 degree. Why this is 300 degree? Because this is 360 degree minus 60 degree. So what is the length of this? I'll just write it here only. This is length will be equal to theta, which is 300 upon 360 into 2 pi into radius. What is radius? 12. So now let's simplify this. We can see what is this? This is cancelled, and I can cancel a factor of 6 also. So this is 6, 5, and 6, and this is 6 into 12 is 2, right? So 6 into 6, 12 divided by 6 is 2. So what is left? 5 into 2 into 2, which is 20. This is 20. That is answer centimeter. So let's see. This is 20 pi centimeter is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now work out this again a standard question. You have to convert this into fractions. So you have to add these two fractions. So here first thing is 0.114 recurring. So basically this is 114, 14, 14, 14 and so on. This is recurring. And 0.2 is not recurring. So we first let's convert this into a fraction. So this is, let's say this is x. Okay. So now what you can do is this is non-recurring. So bring it to the left side. So just multiply with 10. This will be 1.141414 and so on. Now let's bring the recurring term on the left side. So you have to bring this 14 on the left side. So you multiply with 100. So this is 100 multiplied with 10. That is 1000 x. And this will become 114.141414. Now you can see I can subtract these two. So this is 1000 minus 10. That is 990x is equal to, now you can see this block will be cancelled and this will become 113, right? So what is x? X is equal to 113 divided by 990, right? Now, so this value, we got this value. Now what is 0.2? 0.2, I can say this is 2 by 10, right? Which is 1 by 5. This is clear. So now you have to add these two. So what is the answer? You will say this is equal to 113 divided by 990 plus 1 by 5. Now you can see I can divide 990 by 5. So what is this? This is 1 490. This is 9 45 198. Okay. So this is, if I write this, this is 113 upon 990 plus 198 on 990, making the like fraction. So what is this? If you add, this will become what? This is 1 1 2, correct? 211 upon 990. So that is the answer for this question. So let's check this. What is the answer? This is 31. This is 311. This is 311 upon 990. That is the correct answer. You can see, you can add these two. This will be equal to 311, right? I hope this is clear. Next question. So again, the question on circles, cyclic quadrilateral, you have to find value of y given p is to m is 2 is to 3. So here you can see, first thing is what is the value of p and what is the value of m, correct? So what you can do is, if the ratio is p is to m is 2 is to 3, that means what I can say is, okay, so if this is p is, let's say 2x, then m will be equal to 3x. I hope this is clear, because the ratio is 2 is to 3. So now what is this? 2x plus 3x will be equal to 180 degree, right? Because the cyclic quadrature sum is equal to, opposite angle sum is equal to 180 degree. So what is this? This is 5x equal to 180 degree. That means x will be equal to 180 divided by 5, which is equal to, you can see this is 36 degree, right? 36 degree, right? So now what is the value of m? So m will be equal to, you can see 36 into 3, which is equal to 108 degree. So this m is equal to 108 degree. Now this is clear. We got the value of x. This is m is equal to 108 degree. Now if this is 108 degree, this will become 118 degree plus 10, correct? Now if this is 118 degree, I can easily find this. This is y will be equal to 180 degree minus 118 degree. Why? Because again sum of angles is 180 degree. So this is equal to 2, and this is 7 minus 1, which is 62 degree. So let's check the answer. Y is equal to 62 degree. That is the correct answer for this. I hope this is clear. The ratios of angle is given. You just apply the ratio property and got the value of m and added the angles to 180 degree. Next question. Again, a very standard question. Find the equation of line. The equation of line is given. Find the equation of line perpendicular to L. Now, what is the slope of this line? This is minus 1 by 2. The slope of this line is minus 1 by 2. So, what is the perpendicular line slope? The slope of perpendicular line will be equal to negative reciprocal of this, which is equal to 2. And the line is passing through 3 comma 5. So, what is the equation of required line? Y is equal to 2x plus c, because the slope is 2. Now, this is passing through 3 comma 5. 3 comma 5 will satisfy this. It will be satisfying the equation of line. So, if I put this, this is 5, 2 into 3 plus c. So, you can see this is 5 minus 6. So, c will be equal to negative 1. So, what is the equation? Y is equal to 2x minus 1. So, that is the answer. So, let's check this. Y is equal to 2x minus 1 is the correct answer of this. Next question. Find the area of this triangle. A pretty easy question. What is the area of triangle whose sides are given to you? Two sides are given to you and angle between them. This is equal to half the product of these two sides, that is 60 into sine 30 degree. Now we know that sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. You need to remember the table, that is exact values. So this is 1 by 2 into 60 into 1 upon. We can clearly see this is equal to 15. This will become 30, and 30 divided by 6, that is 15. So what is the area? 15 centimeter square. That is the answer. Correct. Next question. Simplify this. So root 125, that is 25 into 5. Correct. Minus root 20, 5 multiplied with 4. So now what is this? Root of 25 is 5. So this is 5 root 5 minus. This is root of 4 is 2. So this is 2 root 5. Now what is 5 root 5 minus 2 root 5? This is 3 root 5. So what is the answer? 3 root 5 is the answer for this question. Okay. Next question. The area of rectangle is k centimeter square. You have to work out the value of k. So what is the area of this? This is k is equal to, what is the area of this? This is 3 root 8 into 2 root 2, length into. Now we have to just simplify this. So this is 3 into 2 is 6. 3 into 2 is 6. Now what is root 8 into root 2? This is root 16. Right? 8 into 2 16. Now what is root 16? This is 4. So this is 6 into 4, which is equal to 24. So what is the answer? K is equal to 24. So K is equal to 24 is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Rationalize the denominator. So just multiply root 7 minus 2 upon root 7 minus 2. So this is root 7 minus 2 upon a plus b into a minus b. Root 7 square is 7 minus 2 square, which is equal to 4. So this is root 7 minus 2 divided by 3. That is the correct answer of this question. Okay. So now the next question. Mihir picks one number at random from the numbers 5, 10, 15. And he then picks another number from the numbers 4, 5, and 6. He adds the two numbers. The sample space of the possible outcome is given to you. Complete the sample space diagram. So here, this is the sum of all the numbers. So 4 plus 5, that is 9. 5 plus 5, this is 10. And this is 6 plus 5, that is 11. Right? These are the possible sums of the first and second number. Now the second part. Given that the total of the two numbers is odd. Given that the total of two numbers is odd, find the probability that one of the numbers added is 15. So this is a conditional case. Given the total of two numbers is odd. Now, how many cases are there where odd numbers, sum is odd numbers? So you can see this is one, this is another, this is another. So how many cases you can see there are five possible outcomes where the sum is odd number. So out of five, what is the probability that one of the numbers added is 15? So one of the numbers added is 15, that is this one and this one. That is 15, two cases, 19 and 20, because this is made by using 15, correct? So out of these five, this is 2. That is the probability, which is 2 by 5. This is the case conditional probability. Given the outcome, what is the probability of other? Okay, I hope this is clear. Now, the next question. You have to write this as a single fraction. So here you can see this is in multiplication. So I can cancel out the common factor m and common factor of 5. So this is 5 into 3, 15, and 5 into 5. That is 50, 25. So what is this? This is 3p upon what is this? 5y. So this is the answer to this question. Now the next one. You have to simplify this. So here you can see I'll use the cross multiplication method. So I can use this cross multiply this, that is 3 multiplied with x minus 3 plus 4 multiplied with 2x minus 5 divided by, you can see this is 2x minus 5 into x minus 3. So if I simplify this, 3 into x, that is 3x, 3 into minus 3, that is negative 9, plus 4 into 2x, 8x, and this is 5 into minus 5 into 4, minus 20 upon 2x minus 5 into x minus 3. Now, if I simplify this further, 8x plus 3x, 11x, and this is negative 9 minus negative 20. This is negative 29 upon 2x minus 5 and into x minus 3. So this is the answer for this question. Okay. So now the next question. The next question here is you have to solve the simultaneous equation. This is a non-linear expression, and this is a linear expression. You have to solve the simultaneous equation. So what you can do is you can use the substitution method. What is y? Y is equal to 3x minus 2 from this. Now substitute this here, or you can equate them. So this is 3x minus 2 is equal to x square minus 8x plus 20. I hope this is clear. Now let's arrange this. This is the quadratic equation. You can see this is x square negative 8x minus 3x will become negative 11x, and this is plus 24 equal to 0. Right? And you can clearly see this is 24 is 3 into 8, right? And 8 plus 3 is 11. So you can clearly see what are the factors of this. This is x minus 3 into x minus 8 equal to 0. Right? Now, what is the solution? X is equal to 3 or x is equal to 8. Right? Now, what is the value of y? So if I take x is equal to 3, what is the value of y? So put x is equal to 3 here. So this is 3 into 3, 9, 9 minus 2. That is 7. So what is the one solution? 3 and 7. Correct? If x is equal to 8, What is y? This is 24. 8 into 3, 24 minus 2, which is 20. So this is 8 comma 22 is the answer for this question. So let's check the answer. You can see this is answer 27. So 27, that is 37, and 8, 22 is the correct answer for this question. Now the next question. You have to simplify. Again, a very standard question. You have to simplify this. That is, you have to factorize numerator and denominator and cancel out the common factor. So what is the numerator? This is 2x square minus 11x minus 20, right? So you can see we have to write minus 40 minus 42, right? Negative 21 into 7 for 2. Now 42, you can see 6 into 7. So that is again not possible. This is 14 into 3. You can see 14 into 3 is 42. So I can say, what is this? This is 2x square negative 14x plus 3x negative 21. I hope this is clear. Minus 11x is minus 14x plus 3x. Now you can take out the common factors and simplify 2x x minus 7 from these two, and this is plus 3 x minus 7. So what is this? This is 2x plus 3 into x minus 7. So that is the numerator. This is the numerator. And what is the denominator? Denominator you can directly see. What is denominator? X square minus 49, which is x square minus 7 square, which is x plus 7 into x minus 7. Now this is clear. Now if I substitute this here, you can see this x minus 7. This will become 2x plus 3 into x minus 7 divided by x plus 7 into x minus 7. So this will cancel, and what is the answer? 2x plus 3 upon x plus, that is the answer for this question. Okay, so that is 2x plus 3 upon x plus 7. Next question. In this question, all the measurements are in centimeters. Okay, solid A is made from a cylinder and a hemisphere, both of radius 2r. The cylinder has height 5r. Solid B is a cone. You can see this is a cone of radius r and sloping edge. The total surface area of solid A is equal to the total surface area of solid B. You have to find the r in terms of x. So what is the surface area of this? Let's write the surface area. Now we know the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So hemisphere, this will become 2 pi r square. So this is 2 pi, and what is the radius of this? 2r. So this is 2r square. The radius of this hemisphere is 2r. So this is 2 pi r square, correct? Plus, what is the surface area of this? Curved surface area of this. This is, what is the curved surface area of a sphere? Cylinder. This is 2 pi r h. So this is 2 pi. What is the radius? 2r. And what is the height of the cylinder? Height of the cylinder is 5r. Right? Plus the base. What is the area of the base? This is pi r square. So this is pi. What is the radius of this? 2r square. I hope this is clear. That is, this is hemisphere, this is cylinder, curved surface area, and this is the base of the cylinder. Correct? So now if you simplify this, okay, so what is this? This is 4, that is 8 pi r square, plus this is 10, 20 pi r square, and this is 4 pi r square. So you can see this is 8 pi r square is common. This is 8 plus 4, 12. This is 32 pi r square. This is the surface area of this. Correct? Now the curved surface area of this. So the surface area, this is the surface area of this first shape, that is A, solid A. Now what is the surface area of this cone? And that is this. This is say equal to, what is the surface area? This curved surface area. This is pi r. What is the radius? That is r into L. That is the slant height. That is x. Right? Pi r L plus this is this area of this circle. That is pi r square. So what is this? This is pi rx plus pi r square. This is clear. Now they are saying that these two are equal. So if I make them equal, this will become what? 32 pi r square is equal to pi rx plus pi r square. And you can clearly see, if I subtract this, this is 31 pi r square is equal to pi r x. Now I can cancel this pi r. So what is x? 31, pi is cancelled, r is cancelled. This is 31 r. So what is the value of x? This is 31 r. So let's check the answer. X is equal to 31. You have to find r. So what is r? This is x upon 31. That is x upon 31 is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So this is this completes your solutions on discussion on the paper October November paper 23. I hope you have understood all the questions. If you have understood all the questions, please do like this video and subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.